We are closing in, guys, we are closing in. Victory conditions require us to have one more settlement, the whole province of Italia and Bactria, and we are at their doorsteps. We more than twice exceed the units required both for armies and fleets, but we have a little bit of an issue here in the east. These crappy guys dare to besiege Pura and Persepolis, the elephant people and Persians. We need to wipe them out. We have our main guy, Kyrillos here, sitting patiently in an ambush, so let's bring him here within reinforcements range. This is perfect. Crack on and let the garrison guys push these guys away. Yeah, of course they wouldn't accept a battle, why would they? We are slightly short of actually catching him. I think we just need to take his lands, then he'll have no choice but to actually attack. Now this guy needs to do the same here. I don't think we'll be reinforcing from behind the city, so I actually need to get here within this guy's zone of control. Might not even be possible, but let's try. Crack on, let's see what we are looking at. Yeah, we don't want to fight this, obviously. So you, buddy, need to double time a little bit, so you can actually support. Yeah, they are running away, of course, and this is not ideal because we would rather destroy them than have to do the same stuff the next turn. The way to destroy them is to take their settlements, but the 4 beautiful stacks here have Bactria in front of them. We need to do this first, so we don't have enough armies to do everything. Let's start with Markanda, only garrison here, easy enough. Let's take the city over. Now this is our culture and it should look at this, beautifully developed. Absolutely gonna occupy it. Markanda ours, nice. Eastern cultural influence. Yeah, whatever. We have so much our cultural influence that we don't need to worry about it. Right, there is no passage. There is passage through here. So until we take this stuff, we need to be still need to be careful. Okay, we want to have a look at Bactria now before we commit this army. Parthians and elephant people. Parthians lost their last settlement, so they are pressed to do something. Elephant people will never accept the battle, but we can wait patiently for them to come to us. Get outside, set an ambush, and you are going to do the same here. Where can they go? They'll either both crack on at Merv or Amul, and we want to be ready for both eventualities. So just gonna wait for them. How is Bactria's food situation? Plus 11. No point trying to starve them. And then we are here. This annoying guy can again threaten one of our lightly defended cities. Maybe you just lure him into attacking Artacoana, him or Persians. Just get outside and set an ambush. Androcles, our uncle, royal uncle, he must be like 80 by now, right? 74, what a hero, still fighting, maxed out general, beautiful. Okay, here's the issue now. This guy can do absolutely whatever he wants. We'll be chasing him forever until he commits to actually attacking something. Yeah, we just need more generals to actually be able to intercept him. And same here, we need someone in Bam. Let's grab him. Yeah, Royal Peltas is fine. And we need someone in Gore. Fortunately, we just unlocked... Yeah, of course, Companion Cavalry gives us better reach. We just unlocked the final Imperium level, which means we can have 16 armies now. We're only recruiting with 1 in Thracia just now, so let's load up on even more troops. Now, this guy's options are kinda cut off now. He can't take Persepolis when we're reinforcing it. He can try to attack Gore, Harmosia or Bam, but we have 2 generals here to intercept and destroy him. This guy is also out of options. He might run away to his last cities, which will make a job easier for us. Okay, we're closing in on them. It's not looking bad. Now, what else is happening? We know this fleet is about to perish, and it's not strong enough to take anything from us. These 2 also give up by the looks of it. Okay, this is the last general from Saba. He tried to take Mare back. Unfortunately, he bumped into our another maxed out general. So, goodbye. And so we have this army here. And another one here, and a fleet that we don't actually need in this part of the world because it's all ours. Well, we need it against, like, how long would it take to get back to where the action is, i.e. here? Forever by the looks of it. About 7 turns to even get back to Greece. That's too long. In 7 turns, we'll have 2 Doomstacks. Would it be faster by the sea? I don't think so. Nah. Maybe we just take Ethiopia then, since there's nothing else to do. And we have 6 stacks in here, in this part of the world. Don't exactly need any more. The enemies are down to 6 settlements themselves. So maybe we just land here and take over Ethiopia. Then maybe even disband these armies. So we can use generals where they're actually needed. Now, what do we have in New Daemon? Not much, right? The garrison is in tatters, and there are still 2 enemy fleets not far away. We are... this army also needs replenishment, but what are we really facing here? These are likely crab stacks. We saw Kush before. They don't even have barracks in here. They maybe have, like, Mare is Egyptians. Even if these 3 settlements were belonging to one guy, they would be weak, but they belong to 3 different guys. Absolutely don't need to worry about them. You, buddy, are going to get on the sea here. Also, we're not afraid of this guy sinking us. It's only 5 ships. Yeah, nice. And you, crack on. I also have a fleet supporting them, because this one has nothing else to do. Come here on double time, and we could move this for a turn. Might need to come back to Daemon with it though. How much is this province even making? It's barely anything, right? Just untax it. Let public order build up. Yeah, and look at this. Augila is Syracusans. We now border Syracuse. Interesting. You, buddy, get just outside and set an ambush. This tiny Egyptian army, I don't know what it's doing here, but we're going to intercept and destroy it. You know what? You should really be sitting here in this ambush, because you would still be reinforcing the city, but you're also closer to intercepting this guy. And the fleet, huh? The fleet can just replenish, and this one can keep raiding. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, next. All peaceful in the north. Yeah, so it's back to recruiting our Doomstack. We should put our recruitment general in charge. This is the guy. No, it's a scammer with the same name. Similar name. This is the guy. And look at these brutes. We are getting maximum ranks. Look at these hoplites. 145 armor, 75 defense, 75 attack, 85 defense, 128 morale. These guys will never break. Okay, so what do we want? The best units we can get, right? Goes without saying. Gonna build a combined arms stack of elite units, maybe with ballista or 2. Put our king in charge and use it to take Italia. So, foot companions times 4, one of the best pikemen in the game, although slightly light on armor. Flanked by... Why are they so cheap? This should be way more expensive. Well, I'm not going to complain about it. Flanked by shield bearers, times 2. And some rail peltasts, times 4. 10 units of super heavy melee infantry, then maybe 4 companion calves, and let's see if we want some ranged as well. The ranged units look poor in comparison. If we really truly want an elite army, maybe we should just go with all elite units. Very light on ranged. Maybe just get like a couple of ballistas per army and that's it. I guess Royal Peltas have javelins, right? 4. Plus stats through the roof. Over 100 melee attack. We've not seen this in a while. Get this for now. Also, buddy, I'm going to get here a hero. Replenishment and upkeep. This is upkeep and morale. We don't need morale. Replenishment is more important. Get this guy. He'll join the army. We also need a spy. Send her to Italia to know what we're dealing with before we land an army there. Ideally someone with line of sight. No one. Then just get this. And what can we get in terms of noble, public orders, whatever. Look, public order is the last thing we need. Just look at Athens. Going up by 44, despite being maxed out. We should really be taking more slaves on for a while now, so we can use a little bit of that surplus. Back to nobles. What can we get? Nothing good, right? So the one with replenishment will be the one we go with. Get her here. We can even have one more fleet. And sure, why not? Just get an admiral here. Yeah, archer ship. We've lost an admiral already. On the Royal Peltas ship, we don't want that anymore. Let's grab these brutes. 4, then another 5. In fact, get 5. Gonna go with 10 of these, 9 ballista ships, and an admiral. Yeah, perhaps you want to have a look here. Sure, go for it. Another Bactrian stack. They both look beaten up. What happened to them? Nice settlements though, very nicely developed. We'll be very happy to take them over. But why do they have duplicated barracks? One of these should be Perioicus camp. You crack on. You, buddy. Get this. Yeah, I'm just going to set up another ambush just outside. Maybe we get lucky and something comes our way. If you get out on double time, you can't switch back to single time. What a nonsense. Just get back in then. If you leveled up, I'm gonna give you logistics too. We have so many generals that are rank 8 or 9 or 10. This is amazing. But then again, we fight so much. No wonder. Maybe just go back to Pura. Force him to do something. And how's politics looking? Risk is 0. Loyalty is -9, so we should not. Oh, look at this, we dropped. We actually dropped below 90%. Absolutely unacceptable. Fortunately, it's easy enough to fix. Gather support a couple of times. Look how expensive this is now. 2200 gold, wow. Okay, we're back to 91, right? But the risk is now 13, so into secure loyalty. We can't secure loyalty. Gonna send one. Oh, they also shrunk to 7. Just marry someone. Promote him. Still 1%. We're not going to take 1% risk of secession. Instead, we're going to blow up foreground, just sending her somewhere to keep them happy. That summer's going to be here. Arabia Felix. Alright, how close are we to maxing out this tree? 6 turns by the looks of it. Excellent. This will bust our units even more. Alright, we still have 11k to spend. Not exactly a fortune. And considering we are pretty much maxed out in almost everywhere really, doesn't even make sense to build anything at this stage. We're probably 5 turns away, 7 turns away, less than 10 turns away from the victory. Any building we build now will barely complete, never mind making us any money, recovering the cost. So just gonna make sure we don't have any empty slots that could turn into slums. Yeah, we don't. In which case, let's move on. Nope. Settlement under siege, how dare they? Well, we happen to have an army here, so that's not gonna work. What else is happening? What are these 2 crappy armies up to? Both approaching... We happen to have general... Ooh, there's a full stack approaching Pura and this settlement. Okay, so we have a couple of guys to destroy. Yeah, we need to be mindful of this being a trap, so you go around, double time just behind him, so you end the movement on the road and don't get attrition. You, buddy, going to attack him. Ambush, excellent, wipe him out. Enslave. Eriximachos, rank 2. Now, these guys are going to attack, but they are absolute crap stack. 9 guys, half depleted. We should easily beat them, but just to be on the safe side, could be an army here that actually double times and supports. Great. The garrison can get rid of this guy. He's gonna run away. Now you actually destroy him. Of course we could take Frada with you, but that would mean we're committing you without knowing if there's not a stack from Bactrians just waiting to attack us. But what we definitely want to do is attack this guy. Herodotus needs more movement to execute it. Attack. Ambush. Brutal one. Wipe him out. Can you actually finish the job? You can. Do it. Yeah. Wipe them out. Nice. Okay. Let's have a look here. Looks safe. And you, buddy, going to have a look here. There is a stack. Okay, so this is the most likely one from here. Also looks weak. Have a look here. Okay, nothing here. They're not... we're turn 80 something and you bring this to the table. Levy, pikemen and mercenary hillmen. What a joke. Okay, since Artacoana is not going to be attacked next turn, we can absolutely crack on and take Frada. Do it. Yeah, they're not exactly strong. And the punishment for being weak is only 1 in this game. You lose. Okay, now we have better idea what we're up against. 2 stacks from Persia, 1 slightly depleted, and this one is at full strength. We absolutely want to intercept these guys, and you, buddy, are going to do this as far as you can while still being able to set an ambush and set an ambush. We messed up. Of course, you were on double time. Never mind. Just block this path then. Force them to come back or do something else. Now you going to double time back to Merv, or as close as you can, and you guys going to advance. Since they are so weak, we can just approach them, right? We can just end movement on our side of the border. In case they feel like attacking us, we can even, like, this is a hilltop, right? We'll be uphill if they attack us here. Sounds like a good idea. And we still get replenishment if they dare to attack us and get dragged. And this guy is going to advance half the way and set an ambush here. Well, in fact, he's going to advance as far as he can. 55%, looking good. And next turn we have good chance of taking both these cities and the whole of Bactria province. Yeah, now here, we need to get rid of mercs. In fact, we can just hire mercs, why not? It's not like we need money. What else can this guy do? Now that he's lost his last settlement, in fact, he's got this one. So he doesn't have to commit anywhere. He might try to go north. Can't go anywhere else really. It's far away to the nearest settlement if he goes north. He would be more annoying if he tries to take Pura. So gonna pop a general here in place of this one. Or even just double time him. He's gonna end movement close enough. Okay, that takes care of this part of the world. Next. North seems fine. No one's on the move. What is this fleet? A Carthaginian fleet of 9. Why are they here? It doesn't really matter. They are weak. They can't take any of our settlements. We have strong defenses everywhere. So let's now take care of... Ooh, 2 stacks on the way. Egyptian tiny stack and seems to be a 17 stack. A little bit unfortunate because they could now... Syracusans could now nip ammonium while we are away dealing with Egyptians. Can we even catch them? Yeah, they are never going to accept the battle though. They are never going to take Paraetonion either, while supported by 2 fleets including 10 Real Palta. Just advance slowly, hide here, and see what they do. Yeah, they can try to double time around it, but then we'll have them in range. And this will be a brutal ambush. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, it's impossible for them to take it. That Royal Peltas alone, even if we didn't have any other garrison or fleet, would just crush them. And what is this? A fleet of 5. Poses 0 threat. Wait, we can actually attack next turn. Excellent. Just set everything in motion. Bring the army. The fleet comes here. We don't need to recruit. This is the last port on the sea that we don't control. In fact, on this part of the map even. Guys, you landed here. A little bit unfortunate, buddy. But that's alright. You're just going to come here and make sure they don't go on the sea. Or if they do, you can easily deal with them. Why don't we grab a couple of marks to get up to full? What is this? Mercenary crucial shield women. Well, this stack needs cav, and we've never had elephants in this campaign, so maybe just get a couple of elephants. Yeah, sure. Can we put someone more competent in charge? Because this guy looks like a total newbie. How about him? Rank 4 general with companion cav bodyguards. Excellent. Yeah, Knight Commander will be useful too. Okay, can you actually take Axum next turn? You're on double time, so who knows? Maybe they even attack you, that would be fun. I don't think they can do anything on us, even though we are on double time. This army is just too strong. Just the hoplites are too strong for these guys. Ethiopian Cav, 15 armor, and then Levy Spears. What a joke. Yeah, we should be fine here. He's going to sit patiently here, because as they lose their settlements, they're likely to try to run north, abandon a second ship, try to sneak past. Okay, loyalty is good, we can do one thing, but one thing only. That thing should probably be gathering support actually. 2200, so expensive, man. Now buddy, you're about to complete that brutal stack. We have pikes, we have some hoplites, we also want more rail peltasts. At least, like if we have such an amazing infantry, melee infantry, we should really grab crap like archers or even light peltasts. First of all, they are massively weaker units in the first place, and also they only have 6 ranks, whereas these guys are maxed out in terms of experience. Just gonna get more of them. Maybe even 4 ballistas, why not? Why not? So, 1 more rail peltast, and then we go 4 companion cavs. We just need 1 more guy, which we'll hire next turn. And we also need to have our king here to take this army over. If we're hiring 1 more unit, we can keep him in the east for another turn. Here he is. Might still be useful taking this stack out of the picture. Then we recall him. Teleport him to Thracia and put in charge of this brutal doomstack. Right, let's actually send a spy to Italia. Have a look around what they're up to. We can already tell Ionium is not exactly a strong city. This is not exactly a strong fleet either. I also have this new noble here. Just join this stack. You grab even more rail peltasts. In fact, you know what? You should be moving while you recruit, because we don't need this fleet here. We need it in Mare Adriaticum. We can even attack these guys. Can we beat them with just this stuff over here? Who knows? Like, they have 9 units, but they are half wiped out from attrition. We're going to take attrition here? We will. So that's not in our interest, because who knows how weak we will be by the time we actually reach them. Yeah, if there's attrition here, there's certainly attrition here on the way too. Might even lose half this stack before we can even attack them, and then it could be too close. But it's tempting to actually wipe him out. And we can get 2 more Tarantine cavs. Just gonna do this. Grab the Tarantines and attack him. It's an ambush as well. Nice. I don't see us ever losing this much, but we don't really care. We can just do this. Enslave. Now they suffered even more casualties. So did we. And we can't catch them anymore. So just go back to BAM and disband this crappy lot. They can't even reach BAM anymore. So just gonna disband this guy too. And get one up north. In case they want to go around us. Like in here. Okay, no mistakes this time, just switch to normal time, get outside and set an ambush. And you are going to do... Oh, look, this guy's been defending this area forever now. 7 brutal battles. It's gonna be more. Get outside and set an ambush. Okay, and again, we don't really care about buildings, other than in the newly conquered places. So let's fix Frada. Just build double foot here. We don't need public order buildings anymore, since we have probably like plus 30 from resources. Yeah, let's move on. Stilt War, we are Krakon. Oh, look what happened. Someone got lost. Destroy them. Considering they had like an agent just next to us, that was a bit bizarre that they fell for it. Okay, they dared to besiege us. The punishment incoming. Just gonna start with this actually. You buddy, destroy them. To the mines and finish them off. And back inside. Now you Have an enemy right in front of you. Let's test the waters, see how strong they are. Not very strong. They are also supported by the garrison. That's not gonna stop us. Just get rid of them. They actually have quite a lot left. Actually more than we do. Just double time back and replenish. You did your part. Next. This crappy fleet, and there's another one here. Also Carthaginian. We don't really care about them. They are too weak to take anything from us. Okay, what is this Egyptian army? They just bypassed us and approached Ionium. Unfortunately for them, we have a brutal sack here, sitting patiently in an ambush. The income is going up as we take more slaves. We started the turn below 20k, up to 21 already. You can't hide again, so just get into Ionium. Almost 22 grand, nice. Okay, what is this? This is the crappy fleet. So the army didn't go on sea. They just probably retreated back to Axum. We are just going to... We're pretty close to being able to attack them. So gonna move half the way and hide. And then attack them by surprise next turn. And you, buddy, just going to have a look at the city. Ah, they deserted it. Just stay here. And the two of you going to attack. Open with the fleet, but bring the army closer so it can reinforce. Bring them on single time. Attack. Take the city. It's actually got some nice buildings inside, so we're going to peacefully occupy it for a change. Ooh, this is interesting. 14 stack, 20 stack, and 11 stack. But look, slave infantry, basic unit, and a weak one as well. A couple of slave slings, and this pile is also utter crap. Ugh, disappointing. Just get inside and defend from them if they dare to attack. Yeah, just demolish this nonsense and build Shrine of Temple of Zeus. The fleet comes here. And now the east. A couple of armies trying to sneak past us. Okay, we have this guy in range? We don't. He's likely to come here, right? So we're just gonna move here and set a brutal ambush just in front of the town. Okay, so this guy decided to come here. He's so weak. He's not really a big threat, but you never know. He might load up on marks. You are going to besiege it. Now, can you reach this? You can. Can you still reach... we could try to tag along for some XP from this battle, but it might cost us too much movement. Then we might not be able to reach this. I'm not going to take that risk. Just going to take this first. Again, our culture, so just going to peacefully occupy it. Now, you, buddy, have a look at the last elephant people's settlement. Nothing inside. Do you come back here? Okay, looks like Bactria is about to get wiped out. This is the most uneventful war ever, and they are supposed to be successors to Alexander. Just occupy it. Okay, they are out of armies and out of settlements. They have one general. Can we even catch him? We can't, right? Where can he go? Well, Murph is lightly defended, so likely here. Just gonna come here and wait for them. And since we no longer need this guy over here, just gonna hire one in Articana in case this is where he goes. Doesn't matter who, just get someone here. We can't catch this guy, right? Of course we can't. How are our defenses looking here? Pretty miserable. Pretty miserable, but we have another army not far away. Should we take this? I think so. Attack. Wait, we can attack this guy, and this should be easier. We could obviously do night attack on him, but then we need to assault the town. Whereas, if we just fight them like this, they are getting out. So this is more beneficial. Do it. The uncle is going strong. What a hero. And take the town. Okay, now Persians are out of options. Now they need to... Oh, we lost our beautiful Thessalian cav. Oh well, what a crappy city. Just raise it. Another rank 7 army. Nice. What do we get? Indomitable hoplites. 5% armor. Okay, grab this and let's fix it. Okay, so elephant people are down to 1 city. Persians are down to no cities. And so are Bactrians. Bactrians have a single general here. Persians a full stack that's about to fall into our ambush. And elephant people have this miserable less than 100 men crab stack. Just gonna bring this army here, trying to anticipate their movements, cut off all their escape route. Now, we need our main guy in Thracian next turn. So it's time to teleport. This guy is basically cut off. He can't escape from here. He can try to get here or here, but then we can intercept him with this guy. Yeah, he's done. Put someone else in charge of this army. Doesn't matter who, can be him. You, buddy, get in here and hire the last unit. The last unit is going to be, yeah, another companion cav. So we'll have 5 cavalries, 11 infantries, and 4 ballistas. Looks brutal to me, brutal enough. Okay, let's have a look at Velathri. if we can. Yeah, this is weak. What was Rome doing all this time? Okay, we know someone new, right? We now know Massilia. Just declare them. Whoa, look at that, they are massive. How many they've got? Well, not that many, they are not that massive. This is all unknown, which means they only have like this 4 or 5. They don't even have Tolosa. Didn't even unite their starting province. Weaklings. Okay, you come here and get some ballista ships. And how is politics looking? Risk is 12%. Pretty high, but we can just secure loyalty. That sorts it. Influence is 91 as well, so we're safe here too. But since we have a little bit of a spare loyalty, we might as well just press this button again. Yeah, still at war? Let's move on. Okay, we got lucky here. Wipe them out. To the mines. Oh man. Androcles, right? Just put him in charge. Yeah. Oh well, uncle, you did very, very well indeed. Another rank 10 general lost. But we still have our main guy, Kyrillos. He's only 61. He should be able to go strong for another few years. Just enough to take Italia. But we are going to start with the east. Okay, 3 generals trying to sneak past us. Let's get rid of him first. And follow up. Persia destroyed. Now this guy. You're going to attack. Ah, he's got 4 units. Actually, we need reinforcements. And this is the man who's going to provide them. Come here. And you attack. Ambush as well. Brutal. Finish him off. Bactria wiped out. That leaves the tiny stack from elephant people, which we cannot reach right now. They also are kind of out of options. Yeah, you just come here and wait for them. This is safe, right? By the looks of it. So you just come here and hide, closing in on them. Why did we not get all these 5% research retainers earlier in the game? Probably because they can only spawn if you have like academia or something. Okay, you buddy, come here and also hide. Yeah, basically we have 4 armies trying to catch this last guy. And since we don't know which way he'll go from here, you're going to stay put. Yeah, next time wherever he goes, we should be able to catch him. Okay, they still have a single settlement here, with no other armies, which means we just take it. Come by the border, so you replenish, and you come here. No longer need this guy, so just gonna give him this, and out. And now, going to put our brilliant king in charge of this brutal stack. Still going to go with Hoplite. The general is maxed out. And this at least gives us a little boost to stats. Better than nothing. Okay, put our king in charge of this one. Kyrillos. Excellent. Is it time to repurpose bodyguards? Because we have these giant hoplites. They aren't even that great. We have 4 companion calves. That's more than enough for cavalry. Hoplites are actually pretty good in auto-resolve, but so should be rail peltas. Just go with hoplites. They've been fine all this time. That's like the least likely to die with them as bodyguards because of 122 armor.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I can see you are ready for battle. Just look at yourself. Man, 163 armor now. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, this army is absolutely ready for orders. So how do we do this? Is the question. Do we go from north or from the south? We don't care about Brundisium. We can take it on the way. We care about Neapolis, Rome, Velathri and Ariminum. And we have 2 fleets here. We can just take Brundisium over with the fleets. So he comes to city that's already ours. Wait, don't tell me he can't double time. Should have double timed with the other guy, and only then replace him. Oh well. We need another stack here, right? To keep hold of the south, while he moves north. Or we start from the north, but then we also fight these guys. I think we start from the south, it's also closer. So you're going to get as close as you can. Krakon, you can even tag along for the battle, but I don't think so. We are only going to lose X, but not gain, because everyone here is maxed out, other than ballistas. But ballistas, they don't matter. So next turn we take this with fleets. He double times in, and then goes north and conquers the whole of Italia. But we do need a stack that will keep hold of this. We know Dalmatia have like at least 2 stacks if not 3, and now we also border Massalia. No, we don't. They are actually... they could have right of passage with Dalmatia for all we know. So we need another stack here fast. That stack is going to be him. So you buddy, going to... Yeah, you're just going to double time here, next to our king. And the fleet gets inside. Also hire these 3 guys. They can't go past the city because of zone of control. So all we need is to be strong enough here in the city so it doesn't fall. And we are strong enough. We have 3 fleets in the sea. No way we lose it. And now that all this is ours, we don't actually need spies here. We can just disband them. especially the low level ones, and hire more in Italia, or rather in Greece. Yeah, you out too. You might still be useful. First of all, take the city. That's a decent one, keep it. Eugenius, rank 5. Our elephants got wrecked though. Just get logistics, replenish them a little bit. This army's out of options too. It can go on the sea and get wrecked, or try to retake it and get wrecked. You come here. Oh, these stacks dispersed. There were 3 stacks. They decided not to attack. Starve Egyptians. They are at -8. Yeah, well, they have 3 temples here. No wonder. And no food buildings. Why would you build 3 temples in a single city? Makes absolutely no sense. Not our problem though. Our problem is him. Get rid of him. Yeah, crap stacks with slave infantry. What a joke. It's like turn 90. Come on guys. Finish him off. And you, but they are going to double time back into Diospolis. We know they have more armies, because we've seen those armies last turn. They were around Ptolemais Styrian. So we're going to go just outside and set an ambush. Also puts us in range to attack Mare next turn. We're slightly too far. Come back and hide. Nice. Okay, have a look at Rome. That's not exactly a strong... Oh, they go from 4 to 14. They will recruit 10 units. Wow. Ah, come on, even Rome has only 3 buildings? What were these guys doing all the game? I'm not going to starve them. We need them at full strength, so they actually pose some kind of a threat. Right, gonna grab 2 more agents, since we disbanded the ones in the east. Yeah, commander wants you to set up attack, brutal ambush for Syracusans. Right here. You just replenish, buddy. Alright, we maxed out tactics tree in no time at... Oh no, there's still 3 to go. Grab it. I wonder if we would get them in 2 if we were searching at 800. We're just short. That's not a big deal. Public order is still super strong everywhere despite taking so many slaves on. Alright, we moved everything. We are at no risk of secession, so let's crack on. Okay, what is this? Olbia, the same crapsack that attacked us a few times before. They didn't learn their lesson. We have 5 pikemen here. A battle, finally. Alright, this is actually pretty cool layout. We know this layout very well, but this one is very hairy. A lot of trees. Wait guys, you come here in phalanx. You're going to be defending this in phalanx. You buddy come here, and you here. Might need this one as reinforcements. Mob doesn't matter, just stay out of trouble. 2 of you guys here in a guard mode. The other 2 slings here in a guard mode. And 1 citizen cav on each flank to run down their slingers. And these 4 guys will land here, starting with brutal rail peltasts. Crack on. Get on land and speed this up. You guys press on. Okay, their cavalry is closing in. All pikes in phalanx? Yes, excellent. Okay guys, move. They try to flank us, only to bump into a different pikeman. Okay, now you land. How are you doing here? These guys getting wrecked. These guys pretty much done. And charging with cavalry into pikemen has never actually worked in this game ever. So no reason for this time to be any different. We deployed 1 citizen cav on the wrong end, so you come back. You guys come here. Rail peltas come here. And cav, you crack on. Pikeman, you crack on. How are our guys doing? Looking strong. Lost a few men, but not a big deal. Their general about to pile on. Slings, you should be focusing on him. Citizen cav, attack these guys. Pikemen, flank these. And since they're offshore committed, we can also crack on here. Run down these slings. The other pike go behind them. And you come here for help. Okay, we pinned both of these crappy guys. Excellent. Pikemen come here. Everyone's shooting here. Everyone is. Excellent. You come behind them. And you should go around. So you can shoot the offshore in the back. Slinger's about to give up. Brutal. Pike now fighting these guys. He's already got 100 kills. Excellent. Run them down. You approach them. Slings, you should be here already. What's this? Come on. This way. This way. Slings still fighting. This guy's obliterating them from rear. Excellent. 150 kills. What a guy. Okay, this one put himself together. Run him down again. You guys come here. You just attack him. How are you doing here? Some of the ones that fell apart are now coming back. But looks like we obliterated them. Just attack this guy. He's the last one standing. You start running them down. Shooting the general in the back. We are excellent. You should fall apart soon too. Just attack this. You random them. Yeah, it's over. Just gonna run them down. Heroic victory. Not too bad. Good job, Garrison Commander. You're also so old, but you finally got your first win. Nice. Just gonna enslave them. Oh, another rank 10 general. Amazing. Alright, so what's happening? There's one stack in the east that we still need to finish off. He is now ripe for taking out. Attack. Yeah, maybe he ran away, but not far enough. Finish him off. Nice. And east is ours. Not a single soul remain. Wait! Of course it's not fully ours. The elephant people still have this. Not for long though. Not for long. Wipe them out. Raise it. They even had slums. What a joke. Okay, elephant people no more. And now the east is ours. Everything east of our starting provinces, not north, just east, is ours. Well, I guess we still need to take Mare. Oh, this guy just decided to go on the sea. Excellent. We have a fleet here that can finish him off. Get rid of him. And that leaves Mare to deal with. Can we reach them? Absolutely can. Crack on. Night attack has an advantage of just getting rid of them without losses, but then this guy is off the hook. Perhaps we don't want that. And also perhaps we want to bring him to help. But before we commit him, we need to make sure there's nothing in this desert over here. No, looks fine. We can see the whole province now. At least the relevant part. So you, buddy, are going to double time all the way here. And you just attack them. Yeah, these also look better. Wipe them out. Yeah, these temples, man. Just raise it. It's a bad idea to have this many temples anyway. Can you attack him? I think you can, right? Yeah, that's the end for Axum 2. Out. Alright. Ethiopia ours. How many regions we have? Well north of what we need for victory, right? 98. Almost 100. We'll have over 100 by the time we conquer Italia. Okay, what else is happening? There's another stack here. These guys, they have chosen swords. This could be more interesting battle. They are a little bit late though. We are closing in. What on earth is happening here? What? Wait, the moment we left the city, they brought 5 stacks and this fleet is here too. What is happening? I guess he's just going back then. Not the main guy, this guy. Wait, can we defend with the garrison? We have 1 pikeman, we can't. The fleet is not that useful. It's like peltasts. We need some infantry to hold the choke points. But this is going to be fun because they are not exactly within city's reinforcement range, but I'm going to assume they're all going to attack at the same time, which would be pretty spectacular. Just gonna bring this guy back in. Yeah? What do we do with this fleet? Do we just attack it? We can test the waters, see how strong they are. They're weak. 1 artillery ship. Going to suffer some horrific losses here. In fact, we don't need to fight them. We can just... because we might need these ballista ships and the defensive siege here. Yeah, I don't think we should be fighting them. Who we should be fighting is this guy. Can we do it with double fleet only, is the question. I really don't want our main guy to be fighting this, because he is going to lose exp on the units. Would rather him only fight land battles. Well, we have all these royal peltas, they should wait a lot in order to resolve. Let's see how this looks. Looks horrific. Just gonna let them attack us instead. You get back inside, and you gonna crush them. And you, buddy, just get into Apollonia. And you'll get into Brundisium once it's safe. Yeah, we could bring him closer and just auto-resolve this, right? But that just means the units lose exp. And I want these beautiful units to maintain the full exp they have right now. Okay, we now need to rehire our amazing recruitment guy. You are the man. Wait, why don't we just disband the best army we have in the east? So we can get that army reinstated immediately. This is rank 7. Hoplite 2. This should add 5% more to this brutal armor on the gigantic hoplites. This is rank 4, so not that... In fact, we should probably disband all these guys. We don't need them here. This is almost rank 8. No, it's actually rank 4. Definitely don't need him. Yeah, so this rank 7 stack is the strongest army we have in this part of the world. In which case, it's going to say goodbye to these guys. All of you out. If there was a way to rehire this guy, right? But if we disband him, he's lost. That would be too strong to be able to teleport him over. I'm actually going to test it. Because we don't need any exp on these generals over here. The game is almost over. Just disband it and see if we can rehire the same guy in here. Pretty sure we can't, but let's see. Yep, it's just new guys available. Okay, but we also need someone more competent defending this. We have no cavalry, so it needs to be a cavalry bodyguard. Just repurpose them. Yeah, it costs 2000, but we have 80k and nothing to do with it. Also upgrade the whole lot. Yeah, try to take it now. 5 stack. Right, gonna send these spies over, so we have full intel on Romans. Just try to land here. Duke comes south and see what's in Napolis. Yeah, they really don't have much here. It's unfortunate. But we still need that recruitment army. Gonna hire him in Odessos. Just in case this An artist stack wants to go south instead of attacking Olbia. The Thunderbolts of Zeus. Okay, 4 foot companions, 2 shield bearers, and the real peltas for now. Wish we could hire more than just these guys. It's like 7 units per turn. Rome can hire 10. Okay, gonna get a general here. Yeah. And now what do we do with these armies in the east? We honestly don't need them. Why would we keep these guys around? They cost a fortune, do nothing. The nearest enemy is miles away. It's like probably like 10 turns of movement. By which time the game will be over. So I'm just going to disband them. As long as we maintain more than 180, and we have over 400 right now, we absolutely don't need these guys. Out, out, out. But the champion of the gods can stay. Can even try to make his way back to Greece, although it's going to take him forever. You out, and you out. Now we can rehire these brutal generals where the action actually is, i.e. Greece and Egypt. Okay, so we disbanded like 5 full stacks. We still have 310 units, not too bad. Okay, same story with the spy. Too far away from where the action is, so out, and we can grab one. Oh, Carthage took this from Syracuse, interesting. Egyptians are here too. Okay, move here and hide. Why are they sending like tiny stacks? Just bring something strong, man. Okay, get that spy here. Gonna keep an eye on Carthaginians. Carthage seems to be doing better than Rome this game, which doesn't happen often. Absolutely brilliant. Right, we have this brutal fleet still on the way. It should be on double time, buddy. Crack on. And we're going to keep these guys around. They can still be useful if we send them to Libya. You bet you're going to get just outside and set another brutal ambush. We have so much money that we could just upgrade all these guys too. Why not? You are still replenishing. Then keep replenishing. You get this, and maybe you move to Mios Hormuz, buddy. Because it looks like this guy's out of options, so he's very likely to attack something. And you want to be ready for that. And the fleet should move to Chermuthus. And how about these crappy fleets? Did they perish? There's still Egyptian one here, and this guy is... he's at 6 now. Perhaps we should hire something here. Yeah, Royal Peltas should be fine. It should be enough. Might even grab like a Merc or 2. Let him attack and get wrecked. Okay, politics. Risk is 1%, we don't like that. Should send someone on a mission. Aria, sure, do it. Okay, we need to fix this so we don't get slums. And let's crack on. Yeah, Rome attacked. Unfortunately, they only have weak units again. Man, why do they not have Praetorians? Also would rather fight this guy on land, but he decided to go on the sea, so his choice. Okay, everyone knows what to do, just crack on, guys. They also actually have a fleet here, a fleet of 3. This is the garrison fleet, right? Oh, look how fast they are. For transport ships, this is amazing. We are not going to get more than 3 or 4 volleys out before they close the distance. Seem to be quite resilient as well. We only sunk 1 so far. Well, 3 now. And look, our guys stopped shooting again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just shoot, guys. There's plenty of enemies right in front of you. Yeah, the fleet is still far away, and they get stuck behind them. Brilliant. Buddy, you should be facing the enemy. Okay, the front row is wiped out. Looks like this guy's just cracking on. Let him come. The middle row is almost wiped out. Okay, our guys stopped shooting again. Just gonna give manual orders to everyone. You here, 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 and here. Now, the 2 of you, just ram this guy, see how you do. Oh, and another explosion. Absolutely obliterated. Brutal. Nice, another one down. Perhaps you want to sink this one, guys. And the 2 of you crack on here, you crack on here, you here, you here, and you here.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Oh, brutality. Who's being boarded? What are you talking about? We are crushing them left, right, and center. Okay, the 3 of you go after him. You attack this. No the ballistas, just shoot the big stuff. Yeah, that's very sad. You come here. Yeah, the garrison fleet has enough, clearly. Just keep pushing, guys. Get in here and sink this guy. You attack him. Come on, ballista ships. Okay, got one. And got the other. Excellent. Just burned it. Okay, all of you guys, get rid of him. This is the last guy standing. Yeah, he's done. Excellent. A heroic one. 150 guys lost. Not a big deal. Not too bad. To the mines. Okay, Massilians decided to... Oh no, this is even more of their stacks. The other ones are still next to Iader. They brought 2 more. What is happening here? Well, they're out of luck though, because they brought basic units against our brutal Doomstack. Well, it's not really Doomstack. It's would be Doomstack mid-game. Enslave. And these guys attack this time. Okay, it's gonna be more fun than the Crabstack last time. They have chosen swords and some spear warriors. So maybe they'll put a better fight up. Okay, this is not the perfect weather we hoped for. Going to go with double pike here and treble pike there. Because they have so few units, they're unlikely to try to flank us. But if they do, I'm going to plug this gap with a hoplite and gonna have rail pelters waiting here. Slingers, guys, you know what to do. Everyone get in a position, rail pelters ships get ready to land, and let's do it. Yeah, you guys land, you come closer, and let's speed this up. I can barely see them in this mist. You guys crack on. Now you land. Slow it down. Okay, both shooters are here, right? Wait, there's one. Oh, the other one's hidden. The other one is the archer that is good gorilla, the Gaelic hunter, whatever. We'll just need to run cavalry there. I must commit to assume he's here because they usually split the units. So if there's a skirmisher already over there, the archer should be with the other stack. Singers, you are going to start shooting this guy as soon as he's in range. Oh yeah, the archer, he's here. Okay, skirmisher almost in range. Just start shooting him. Guys, you crack on. Already scoring exp on our slingers, nice. It's gonna wait for everyone to commit before we move our cavalry. The skirmisher, we've not killed any. What is this? Guys, you're supposed to be shooting him. Are you shooting? Why did you not kill a single guy? Killed 4 now. Pathetic. Okay, spear warriors piled on. Right, let's start moving cavalry here. Just gonna wait patiently here. We only killed 10. He's probably scored more kills on our pikes already than we did on him with double sling. Okay, they decided not to join the blob. This guy is going to crush our hoplite, but we don't care. They almost piled on. The skirmisher down to 90. Okay, you run down these longbow hunters. Let's move rail pelters behind them and crack on with cav. Attack this skirmisher. And you come here. Start moving slingers too. We want to be behind them. About to crush these longbow hunters. How are our pikemen doing here? Looking strong, not taking many losses at all. How is this archer? About to get wiped out. Excellent. And rail pelters, I want you guys here with clear line of sight on their general. Slingers just behind rail pelters, and all of you are going to be shooting the Oathsworn. Okay, buddy, you crushed them. Excellent. Come back. These guys will take a while to wipe out. Perhaps we should move our rail pelters behind them. Come here, then here, and then here. Guys, you're shooting. 16 kills on the Oathsworn, hopefully. Just get a little bit of a charge on them. You're probably not gonna do very well, because chosen swords are pretty good, whereas you are pretty crappy. Okay, I got 2 kills. 6 now. I got a dozen kills on them. It's not totally useless, but we should not overstay our welcome. Stopped killing, move out. Buddy, I give you precise orders to go around them. This guy's still alive? Okay, just attack him. And slings, keep shooting Oathsworn in the back. How are our pikes looking here? Not looking that great, already in yellow. Sits and calf. Charge at this guy again, and you guys should really hurry up. Want you guys behind him. Some of them already shattered. Excellent. Okay, this guy now has enough that we brought an actual useful unit to the table. Oathsworn down to 100 men. Okay, Peltas, come here. Cavalry, just run this guy down. How are we doing here? Almost got Peltas here. You lost 7 guys, pull back. Yeah, killed 20. Probably a decent deal for us, but we have something really strong on the way that should seal the fate of these guys. Okay, you now charge at them, and let's see how you do.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Looks like we're killing so many of them. Are we actually? Well, they are certainly routing, and we killed 160 guys. So yeah, we did well here. Just need to run them down. Alright, the only question is how on earth did we manage over 100 kills from friendly fire? Ridiculous. Enslave them. Alright, What's happening? Unsurprisingly, East is safe since we wiped out everyone. Okay, this guy didn't attack, he just waits to perish. Be my guest. Same with this guy. Just gonna bring this fleet here to be absolutely on the safe side. Actually, Ptolemy's Theron has weaker garrison than Charmuthas. Let him attack Charmuthas if he wants. The two of you guys, I need you in Libya. So crack on. By the road, I hope, so you don't get desert attrition. Okay, the Egyptian tiny stack pulled back. Good. You come here, see what Carthage is up to. Okay, so they took the settlement out of Syracusan's hands, but then they retreated. That's fine, we don't mind. Might even take this with the double fleet to get rid of Egyptians once and for all. Might actually even build a second army here, or fourth one, because one's already here and two are on the way. Since we have a stash of over 100k, there's absolutely no reason not to. Okay, get this guy in here and hire some good stuff. Thorax swords available, load up on them. Which means you, buddy, can move at Kyrene, and the fleets will open up, you will reinforce. Can we get there in 2 turns? We certainly can. So come by the border. Yeah. Now, all these stacks went away, right? Look, there were 5 stacks here, they decided they can't win, and we now have 5 stacks over here. What is happening? I already caught this guy in an ambush, he survived with a little bit left. Now, Diogenes is our royal brother, an heir to the throne, and he's not exactly weak. And he's got knight commander, so we're going to start with the small one. What they have anyway? Crab stacks, right? Well, not exactly, this one is decent. And how about Massalian one? A crab stack. Okay, we need to cross the river to catch this one. They're not on double timer. Wait, he's on double time, right? Yeah, you can tell he's on double time from the light around him. So, start with the weakling. Yeah, wipe him out. Follow up. Now, we probably want to finish... we don't have movement to finish anyone else off. We can attack the small one, can we? No, we only have enough movement to attack one of the big ones. Wait, this is an opportunity. Look, there are 44 units here, right? We have a depleted army of 20. We can just attack them right here, through the bridge. Will it be through the bridge? Because if it's like... it won't be through the bridge, right? Because we are crossing to the other side. No, it definitely will be. It will be a river crossing battle. We can even drag this 4th stack into it. The Massalian one. This is going to be fantastic. The only question is, should we merge these guys and get another merc? I think so. Just merge these and get this Tarantine Cav. We're absolutely going to attack them and have a pretty spectacular battle against 4 stacks. Absolutely do it. I love it. Attack. Yeah. Look at this.